Homer led the league in tackles with 85. The deep ball for Darius Prince, and Philadelphia's on the board first.
On the draw, this is Bryson Allen. And Allen weaving his way all the way down to the 22.
10-yard line, 5. Mayfield, dancing all around. Throwing as far as he can throw it. Jump ball coming. Crazy stuff. Not this time.
And you want to be a wide receiver, you're going to have to take a little bit of a hit like that as Brown got him in that shoulder, but watch.
Those are teeth. Do we have a dentist on staff here?
Those are teeth.
Man, I ain't got to do no introduction. You know what it is. You know what it's been. I got Coach B here with you for episode 9 Inside the Rampage. What's good, Coach? How we doing?
What's up, my guy? How you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, great to be back after that nice little vacation of mine. But, man, dive right in here. You know, you've been cranking out these signings on social media. Everything that you said has come true. You know, you said you were going to drop signing day by day. You drop signing day by day. I'm in the loop. Some of these signings I'm shocked by. I did not expect that offensive line to look that good. When you went out and started building your offensive line, I mean, how did you get these guys?
Well, you already know, man. I look for guys who got experience on the AFL level, and who can play that offensive line and play both ways, probably in high school or college. Just that experience of a two-way player. Really, any lineman is a dog. At some point in time, they play both ways and they like it. So they know what they're doing. And I just went and got guys who I know who fit our character and fit our style of play.
It's the Rampage way all the way. I totally understand. So, I mean, moving on to the quarterback position, what is your quarterback room currently looking like?
It's nice, man. My quarterback room pretty stacked, brother. I can't complain. You know what I mean? It's experience, it's youth, and it's knowledge of the game all in one room.
And, you know, I tell you the stat the other day, you know, people don't realize how dominant Raheem Cato is. You know, Raheem Cato is dominant at another level. I mean, 76 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. I think he got, 5-to-1 touchdown interception ratio. When you're putting up those numbers in the arena game, that's unbelievable. That's really unbelievable. So, I mean, I guess when you look at him as your starting quarterback, I know it's an open competition, but hypothetically starting quarterback going into 2024, has he have any experience with the weapons that you're bringing in?
Man, Cato got experience with everybody. It don't matter who it is. When you that type of caliber of quarterback and a dog like that, it just come natural. Once you in the game and you doing what you do, then you ain't got to worry about nobody else. You gonna flow with the game and your teammates. That's the chemistry he bring, the swagger he bring, man. You know that's a general right there. All he gonna do is have his soldiers fall behind him, and they gonna follow. You feel me?
I feel you 100%. And with him being the general, right, a big part of that playbook. You know, I think the rules, everything, those still have to be decided. There's still a lot of things to be decided in terms of how the game is going to be played. Where are you at page-wise with your playbook?
Our playbook done. It's fully up. Our players in tune. Cato and our other quarterbacks already been working with our OC. We've been having meetings already, so we start official team meetings this week. So it's up and running, man. We about to do install. We installed an off-season program, weightlifting program for the guys last week or today. As of today, Friday, we installed the offense and defensive off-season weight program. So we're gonna be 2 steps ahead of the game always.
That's awesome to me, man. Most of these arena teams on here hate him, man. They don't even have one guy signed, so you're already that far ahead in the process. That's really good to hear that you're ahead of the game, you know, ready to go. You made a trade Trade was announced earlier on Facebook, so I'm allowed to say it. He traded Mo Strong to the Minnesota Mint. Obviously, right, whenever a player gets traded, you know how it is. It's business rules all, and it works, right? Sometimes it's in favor of the player. When you made that decision, how hard was that process for you?
I'm still hurting over that one. That's my boy. Mo know it's all love, but I had to look at the bigger picture, man. He got young kids. He just started a business. He's originally from Minnesota. As much as I want him as a coach, that's my boy. That's my friend. I'm in tune with all my players. Like I get to know their life, get to know what they doing, if they got kids or not. And most important thing, Mo was so locked in that he was ready to move to Council Bluff. Him and his family was gonna move to Council Bluff, and they had just got a place out there in Minnesota. So that would have been too much on them trying to break their leads, do that, and then him being away from his family if they did stay back, trying to run a business there. Just me trying to better him as a man, it made more sense for him to be in Minnesota. Then he could have more family come out, help that organization. Like I told him, if he ever want to come back, I'm welcoming him with all arms.
I mean, I have nothing else to say, man. That's a class act by you, and I have a lot of respect for you making that decision. You know, obviously it's hard. You know, it's hard to cut guys. We released Martin McCoy. That's another one that it's a difficult one, but these are decisions that I know you take a lot of time thinking of with the stacked roster you have. You know, you have to. Some guys do have to, unfortunately, get cut. On the defensive side of the ball, you know, we got Leon O'Neal. We talk about him always because I think Leon O'Neal right now is the best defensive player in the league. We got Keontae, you know, a veteran guy. I mean, that's a huge signing. Your defense is a mix that I've never seen before. You know, you have Omaha trying to go all youth, but you guys have a mix of veterans and young talent. How is your defense looking currently?
If they don't know, now you know for sure. We coming. We hungry. We here. If they didn't know, we here. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about hard to find or none of that. We here. You ain't got to go look for nobody. We coming to you. That defense is hunting. When I say it's all dogs, we rampage for a reason. Straight gorillas. You come in the jungle, we're gonna take you up out that mud.
And, you know, another big addition, you hired a front office staff member, you know, and I think for a lot of people, that was shocking. You know, a lot of people that were kind of skeptical, they're like, wow, they actually have real employees working in the office. I was like happy that we got someone working in the office. I'm sure there's more people in the office that haven't been announced. How are ticket sales looking right now?
We ready to blow them off the top, man. We actually got a ribbon cutting coming up December 29th, introducing us to Council Bluff, introducing the Iowa Rampage to the state of Iowa, to the state of Omaha, to Nebraska. So we actually having a charity game. I want everybody to come out. All the proceeds go to the first responders charity. We got the fire department versus the Council Bluff Police Department. It's going to be fun, man. We're going to do a flag football game in the Mid-America Center, put our turf down, let them get out there and have some fun, be a time for us to interact with the community. And it's just we're going to cut the ribbon, man, and introduce our business to the state of Iowa and the city of Council Bluff. Got the mayor coming out, all the city council, all them. So it's going to be a fun thing to do, man.
Without a doubt. And your owner, Trevor Burdett, one thing about him is he knows how to run family-owned businesses, right? He was with Topeka last year, but he also runs a restaurant in his town. So he's familiar with interacting with the community. And I find that super vital for long-term success, forging those important bonds with community members. Right now, how is your communication with Trevor, and how is that been looking like?
Man, Trevor probably tired of me. I'm always blowing up his phone. But we got a great relationship. Him and the other owner, Mike, they both live in Topeka, so it ain't nothing but like 30 minutes from Kansas City. So we right across from each other, and it's kind of crazy how much time he puts towards us with him owning like 3 or 4 other businesses, and just the business knowledge and the business sense. I just sit back, watch him, and let that rub off on me, and he let the football rub off on him from me. So I think it's going to be a great relationship to come from here and many years down the line, because I plan on us working together for about 3 or 4 years.
Well, Coach B, it's always a pleasure talking to you. I always enjoy, learning your knowledge, getting some updates on the Rampage. I guess my final question for you tonight, when you look at the state of NIL, transfer portal, everything that's going on in college football right now, how do you think that will affect leagues like the AFL long term?
We're going to get all those players, man. Those players who don't get picked up, and now with the XFL and USFL merging and they going down to 8 teams, you're not going to have a lot of players with jobs right now. So CFL, you ain't going to get a lot of players over there. So it's just going to open the door for us. We are the next best thing. So I actually got some players from the XFL who got, like, one of our big signings that we just signed, James Ato, offensive defensive lineman, 6'7", 375. You know what I'm saying? XFL, NFL player. So we benefit off of it.
That line, man. I mean, I can't even say enough about that line. Any combination of 3 guys out there, it's gonna be really scary. Well, Coach, again, great chopping it up with you. I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you here in episode number 10.
We here, baby. We hungry. The Bluff. Our Rampage. I know what it is.
Yes, sir.
We the underdog.